friends and mimosas. Yeah, it's gonna be bubbly kind of time. Join new friends to relax and unwind. The best food with drinks on the side. Cheers to the good times. It's friends and mimosas.
I don't know if you guys like smothered cabbage, but if you do,
It's good.
get it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Everything's
good.
so
That's it's
Wow.
Are y'all friends outside of work? Do you do things like this together?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
We
much.
have 5 kids together.
Yeah.
So,
So,
together, but-
not together, but yeah. Yeah.
Combined.
So, he's got 3. I have 2. And our oldest have been friends since they were,
Born.
yeah, we have pictures of them at station events, hugging each other, like when they were little babies.
okay, so they go to Speedy.
Yeah, my daughter, she goes to Cabrini.
It's fun. How old is she?
15. And my youngest is 9. She's gonna be 10 in May.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fun
So,
ages, huh?
yes, the 15-year-old is perfect. She's like she loves school, great grades. My 9-year-old is a handful. And she's just very spirited and very sweet.
What about you, Speedy? What are your kids' ages?
My oldest one is 16. Then I have 11-year-old and just turned 7-year-old. He just turned 7 like March 1st. Yeah, never.
I have a little one.
Yeah. Huh?
Fine.
Oh yeah, that age. He's my handful though, my youngest. My 2 oldest always been really chill, cool. And then the third one, he is a handful. Oh
He's
goodness.
so funny and very loud.
Very loud.
For my birthday, we all hung out with my family and stuff for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I walked in the restaurant, and all the way from the back, I hear, "Hey, Tpot, we're back here." He's so funny.
Y'all two have like distinctive voices.
Yeah.
Do you get recognized just by your voice?
Yeah.
They're like,
All the
I
time.
know that voice.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
they ask you, where do I know you from?
Yeah. So I went. I was at the cardiologist on Monday or Tuesday, one of the days. Anyway, so I was talking, and the lady was like, She was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I work in radio." That's what I always say whenever anybody's like, "What do you do?" I never want to be like, "I'm on the radio," unless I've had a couple drinks, and then after a couple drinks, I'm like, "I'm Tpot on B97." Like I tell everybody.
I've witnessed that too. But.
Yeah, but before that, I'm just kind of like, I'm in radio. And then she was like, and I was like, okay, she knows, so I'll just tell her.
What about you and Speedy?
Oh no. It's crazy. Because nobody sees us.
Right, really? Yeah. Do you like it that way? Where you can go out without people knowing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love it. And it makes me mad because whenever we're in a store with my mom is the first, because my family calls me Tpot. It's like a family nickname. My mom will scream it, Tpot, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why? Why?
Y'all always wanted to be in a DJ? How did that happen for you?
No, I mean, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just in college and I changed my major to something that I didn't have to do any more math for. And then like 2 weeks later is when I started working at B97, and I've just been there.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I feel like,
What did you start at B97? What were you, a DJ?
no, I just, at first I started with an internship. Like I literally, like from the bottom up, internship, part-time, just running like back then we had CD shows. So I was just, changing out the CDs and stuff, and then like slowly overnight, like on air, and then just weekends till I got my own shift. So I've pretty much done every shift in there. Like
Yeah, same thing. I started right after Katrina. I was DJing on they had this place called The Dock that was in West End, and I was DJing on Bourbon Street. I actually had been on Bourbon Street for about 5 years DJing, and different clubs and stuff. Yeah. So after Katrina hit, and I came back, there was nothing. So I was like, man, I was listening to the radio, and y'all were doing the thing.
What thing?
Where it was like all the stations were on one station.
Oh yeah, the United
And I remember
Radio.
hearing that, and I was like, man, that'd be really cool. Just let me go see if I can get a job there or whatever. So our boss,
Our former boss.
yeah, not our boss now. I went in there and I told him what I could do, and he's like, we really need the help right now.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Wow.
So he's like, all right, well, you're hired for tomorrow. So he threw me in. I started doing Kid Craddock. That's the first thing I did. Walton Johnson. But it was funny because there was nobody there. So I had the 2 morning shows going at the same time. So Walton Johnson would be on and Kid Craddock would be on. So I'd have to run back and forth.
Oh, wow. Studio to the other.
Turning them on. I was like, oh my God, I love
So
this.
you have to actually turn them off and turn on your music? How
Yes.
it breaks
Not
back
anymore.
and forth?
We don't have
But
to
we
do that.
did. Yeah, we used to. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
different
because it's
now.
syndicated shows.
Yeah, that was a question I was going to ask you, how technology changed.
Oh, it's
Wow.
For the
social
better?
media.
For the better?
Yeah.
I think it's easier for people to get in contact with us now. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, before it was just like answering the phones, but now you don't have to worry about the phones anymore. If somebody wants to contact, we have a text line or
Everything.
Everything, yeah.
Facebook,
So
Instagram, Twitter,
all of it. I hate it.
TikTok.
I don't like social media. I'm not a fan. But I like Instagram because I like looking at pictures. But other than that, I'm just not a fan. Like, I don't know. Most of my Facebook stuff is my mom, like posting things and tagging me in it. So, or like my pictures that I post on Instagram will then go over to Facebook. But I don't really like.
Definitely very much a dark side to social media. It's so wonderful in so many ways.
Yeah.
And there's that cloud that if you're not careful, you get sucked into.
This one is weekend every day.
Yeah.
Every day we try to keep this one as weekend.
So you have tomorrow planned out?
Speedy and I are done first.
I'm being chatterbox. That's right.
Yeah, we go. That's what I said. I'm gonna keep up with you. It's the weekend. I don't have my kids.
There you go.
I'm good.
What's the best advice you ever gotten from work?
From work?
Anything?
I don't know. Come back to me. I'm trying to think. I've been there so long.
I know, that's what I heard.
Best advice, one of the best pieces of advice I ever got from anybody in radio was from her. And she always, so, no, but I've told you this a million times. She always would tell me, when you're on the radio and you're on the mic, she's always like, smile. Always smile. When you're talking, smile. Everybody can feel you smile when you're talking. Because when I started, I didn't do that. I was always like, no. And she's like, no. You get on there, you smile when you're talking. And everybody's going to feel it. And I'm like,
That's great.
I was like, all right. So I started
Perks your voice
noticing.
up a little bit.
So I started noticing myself like change, and like people like, oh man, you sound so happy and so like blah blah. I was like, damn, that really works. That really
Does
works.
it?
So smile when you're on radio.
Yeah. Even though no one can see you, everybody can feel and hear you.
Yeah, it perks you up almost, like, or standing too.
Saying it,
Yeah, because you do seem perky all the time.
Yeah, which is a miracle because I have sleep apnea.
I heard you talk about
that. And so it's actually like.
But you're doing better since you.
Oh yeah, now I'm like wide awake. But before I was always falling asleep. So if I was able to stay perky.
I would have conversations with her. She was sitting across from me. We'll just be talking all the time. She'd be like, and I'm like, hey, what?
How long have you had that? Or did you notice?
After you had COVID.
No, so it got worse after COVID, but No, I've always snored since I was like 16. Like heavy.
Have you always been tired though, like that?
I'm always tired. Like always. I just thought I just like naps.
And warm.
But now I don't. Now since I got my machine, I'm like,
The past 2 weeks you've been like,
I know. It's like I'm a crack. Like running around. Huh?
You notice a difference being on the machine?
Yes. A major difference. To the point where if I do take a nap, I also put that on. Like I'm like, I don't want to be without it.
Is it a big?
No, it's just over my nose. And it's weird. It was weird at first, but then after I got used to it and I was more awake, now I love it.
You had to do the sleep study for that?
Yeah, but I got to do it at home.
Oh.
So it wasn't, yeah. And they have like a thing that like sits on your head and it measures all the stuff. So it's not that bad. I did a sleep study before, like in the hospital.
I did that too. It's so uncomfortable.
Awful. I mean, I expect you to fall asleep. And they lost my information, like the computer crashed in the middle of the night. So that's what took me so long to go back, because that one I did when I was like 22. And I was like, fuck this. I'm not like going and doing this again. And it took me till I had, the second time I had COVID is when it got way worse. Like my snoring got way worse. And that's when I started falling asleep all the time. Yeah.
like literally in the middle of conversations, you just fall asleep talking to you.
I would be talking.
It was bad. Yeah.
I would be talking and just be like, in the studio all the time. Jammer, our boss Jammer would walk in and I'd have blankets in the studio and I would have a pallet on the floor because I would tell him, it's just 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, that nasty ass floor.
So now you have given him good advice. Has he ever given you good advice?
Oh yeah, all the time.
What's the best advice?
He looks surprised.
I want to hear this.
No, I think it's mostly like not really work advice, more like life advice. Like he's very calm.
Yeah.
And so like when he tells me things, like because I'm high strung. So like I would be sitting in the studio probably going insane about something in my personal life, and he'll just be very calm and he'll kind of talk things through. So like just life advice. And then he'll talk me through it, and then he's really calm, so then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm being insane. Oh, all right. And so yeah, he helps me not be so insane.
So what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to y'all in the studio? On air.
Oh,
On air or off, I guess.
so many things.
So many things.
So many things. Like
That would be a whole different show, babe.
right. Oh, okay. So long time ago, when I was working weekends, we had this machine. It was like you know, I was talking about the shortcut machine. You ever see the shortcut machine? Okay, so when I first started, the way that you recorded phone calls was like reel to reel, and it was the two like tapes, and you would have to take a razor tape to do that. So then after that, they got the shortcut machine, and the shortcut machine was so different. I never had to worry about the reel to reel. The shortcut machine was like you just press one button and everything recorded, and you had like a little knob where you would spin it. And I was brand new to it, and while I was doing an overnight shift talking to my boyfriend, I accidentally pressed record and didn't know, and I talked shit about like most of my coworkers. Most of them, like not all like bad shit, but I'd be like, yeah, this person does this and this person only does drugs. And I was like, and this one's like, oh, fucking drunk. Oh, wait, can I curse? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm fucking drunk and blah, blah, blah. And they played it. Next morning.
On air?
That booker, morning guy at the time heard it, like, cause he was like,
hurry up and
well, because what happened was when he walked in, he went to go use the shortcut machine, and there was like only a certain amount of space that they had on the disc. So he'd be like, talk on here, and used up 4 hours of.
4 hours of shit?
That's a lot.
That is.
I had a 6-hour shift. And it was 4 hours but it wasn't just that, it was also me talking to my boyfriend during an overnight, like, so it was just, and he found it because he's like, who did that? And then he heard it and he was like, this is amazing.
I was thinking that very thing in my head, that it was amazing, but not necessarily for you.
And my friends were calling me being like, why are you on the radio in the morning? And I'm like, well, no, I'm in my bed. And yeah, wow, he cut it up, all the parts that would be interesting, and
All the interesting parts were shared.
Really?
Is that archived somewhere? Because I would love
I would love to hear that
he
too.
got me when the phone, like when I finally hung up the phone, and you know what I do? I was sitting there singing. You know how I do that.
You sing amazing.
I sing constantly too. But he got me singing all the songs, and it was very embarrassing. Very.
Wow. And you?
I'm trying to think. It would be like on stage stuff. Not really so much in stuff in the studio. So, just got on stage. Yeah, I was on stage to introduce a band. I would say the wrong band or something. I was famous for that. Messing up all of whatever things we would have to say. Really bad at pronouncing things. That's why they call me the butcher when I
He
do.
butchers all the names for birthdays. All.
You did at work that no one noticed, like secretary. We're gonna tell everybody today, though.
One time, and you get fired for cursing on the air, right? I mean, you get to be like,
Get fired?
Yeah.
on the spot, like, if you say,
Accident? And
if it was an F-bomb, or like shit, or something that you can't say, like, you can say bitch, but not a lot. It's like, maybe
Okay.
once in a while.
You
Or
can
like,
say ass,
damn.
you can't say asshole.
Yeah. You say ass,
like-
not asshole. So there's words that you can't
Yeah,
say.
it's like certain words you can't say.
And if you do say them on the spot, like that's it. And so one day I was at work and I accidentally didn't turn the microphone off. This was many moons ago, like when our building was in Metairie. And I didn't turn the microphone off. It was a midday show because I was filling in for the girl who does middays. And I left the microphone on and up. And something happened in the studio. I might have spilled something, and I went, shit. And then for some reason, my eyes just went straight to the microphone. I was like, I slowly turned it down, ran out and sat in the hallway in a fetal position and like cried. And so Stacey Brady came walking by, and so she's like, what happened? And I was like, I took that shit on the air, and I was like in the microphone. And she was like, well, we'll just wait and see.
Right. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody heard it, even though everyone heard
Just
it.
wait and see if somebody sees it and says something, like someone called to complain. No one heard it. No one called to complain, and now everybody knows, but before only me and Stacey Brady knew.
I know one thing.
okay.
When I used to work at nights and I couldn't get people to call in, I would get like my family members to call in. So that's something no one ever knew.
Exposed.
Yes. So that's something I would do. Because I would be like, man, I would go in there because at night we always do questions at night. So I would be like, man, this question's amazing. Like everyone's gonna call in for this, right? And I do the question and I'm like, all right, and I'm waiting for the phone to ring. Nobody. I'm like, damn it. So I'm like calling my friends. Yo, like answer this question, but use a different voice. They're like, all right, I got you. But then the crazy thing is whenever I would do that and I get one of my friends to call in and do that, like, then it would just spark everyone. So then then my phones would blow up.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's a cool.
I used to do that. Yeah. Yeah, so like the first one was always a fake one.
So what is your hosting style? Do you think do y'all have a style?
I probably do. I just don't know what it is. We both
Y'all
just
get
kind of
along,
go.
so yeah. Get along.
Yeah, we kind of just walk in there and just go. Well, okay, so the studio is it's like you're by yourself. So when we're in there, you don't see, or you don't, since you don't see the people, you don't think anybody, you don't, it's almost like you're just talking to yourself, or in my case, talking to each other. But you still have to make sure that you're not like, I do this and I, like, you have to frame things in a way where the people who you don't really see that you're talking to can feel also like they feel included in the conversation. And so that's it. I guess that's my style, just to inclusive. Include everybody in the conversation.
Did you have a lot of people call you about your sleep apnea after you shared?
No.
But you know what's funny though? I don't mean to cut you off, but when we go out places, I'm noticing more and more people are talking about how to talk about sleep apnea. I've noticed that a lot.
So they're not gonna call me and say anything, but if I am somewhere, then they may be like, oh, this and this and this, and you know, about things that I bring up.
Might have made people think, wait, I fall asleep all the time. Maybe.
Or maybe they might not want that machine, you know. Because I remember when I first, and I talked about this on the air about how, okay, so like, no one's ever going to want to sleep with me. Because it's like, oh, you have like company or whatever come over to your house and you're like, hold on, let me slip on my machine before I go to sleep. So I remember when and I said, I'm going to make a sleep apnea machine.
So, we're going to do some team building. Okay, since y'all are a team. Y'all are on a deserted island together.
Yes, ma'am.
To bring 3 things that you have to obtain in 10 minutes. Thank you. Perfect.
Can I bring my cats? But
it's 10 minutes, whatever you can get in 10 minutes.
Okay, so, but what if I brought more than 1 cat? That wouldn't count as...
That's 2 items.
Okay, so I would bring
How many cats you have?
4.
And a dog.
And a dog.
So that's 5 right there.
How do you choose?
I'd bring JoJo. My cat. Yeah, I'd bring just JoJo because I love JoJo so much. The other ones, you know, still be fine. I bring JoJo, my sleep apnea machine, my CPAP, and my phone.
I knew you were going to say your phone. I'm surprised you didn't say one thing though.
What?
Your Yeti.
Oh no. I can grab more than 3 things in 1 minute.
You only get 3. Okay, Speedy.
Definitely my phone, my shoes. I'm a sneakerhead, so I love my tennis shoes.
Okay.
So all my Jordans. So I grab a pair of those, and then probably something to drink. Maybe some tequila.
Oh.
Well, that's gonna be gone in like 10 minutes.
I know.
Whatever. At least I'll have it for 10 minutes.
Deserted island.
Oh.
I was thinking the same thing.
They're gonna die because I didn't bring any water, any fire starter.
Oh shit, that's right.
No, nothing. I'm just like, I'm gonna bring my cat and my phone. I'm gonna bring my cat and my phone. There's no power, so I don't really know what I'm doing with the CPAP machine.
Yeah.
What else was it?
I said my phone, but I think I want to change it. It's not going to be any, you can't even use it. Something to start a fire, yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought he was
So I can cook that cat. Yeah, anyway.
Cooking the cat. Okay. I'm not cooking JoJo. Bring your face.
Yeah, one more thing. What did you say?
A barbecue grill.
Oh.
Smoker, yeah.
Okay.
Good one. It's heavy.
Well, I said the next one was who's building the fire and shelter.
He's not fire trained, so he can't build the fire. Okay. No. You remember when we were talking about that? This is such a stupid conversation.
Right.
But like, okay, this is the stupidest conversation we've ever had in life. Because I'm not fire trained both of my daughters, troop leaders for a real long time, right? So we would go camping, and we went to like Camp Marydale, and then another one. So they, the ones who are fire trained, because you got to go all the way to, I don't know, Independence. That's where where the thing is, so you can get fire trained. They have one in Independence, I think maybe one in Covington, I don't know. Anyway, I never took the trip, so I never got fire trained, but I am camping trained. And we were talking about being in the woods. What were we talking about? I don't know. I have no idea. It was such a random conversation. And he said something, and I was like, you can't, serious as a heart attack. And I was like, you can't start a fire. You're not even fire trained. Would you even know how to put it out? And I was screaming about how he wouldn't even be able to put it out. And he's like, you wouldn't be able to put it out. I don't know why.
So, you were fire trained. Who's building the fire?
I'm a build the fire. I know how to build it. It's just like a little thing. Yeah. Get a bunch of sticks and like light it.
To build the fire.
Now we're going to be cold.
You gotta like dig like a dent, like a thing.
Shelter.
Shelter?
He can build a shelter.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I build forts for my kids all the time. So.
Okay.
He can build a shelter.
You need a fire for that barbecue grill.
Exactly. Oh, should I tell them what happened? Should I tell them? All right, so
I've had yourself?
Well, one time I almost caught my entire house on fire grilling. And
See?
yeah, that was
Fire train.
bad.
That was
Then I got rid of that grill and I bought another grill, and then I lit my whole entire arm on fire, my face. Remember? I burnt my entire eyebrow off. Yeah. Yeah. But that was just the first time.
So he comes to my house because during the pandemic.
I was like, damn it. Let's see what happened to my eyebrow.
So he comes to my house the next day, and he's like, T, and I'm like, what? He's like, I burned myself because I said you were going to do it.
Yeah, she did actually. She called it.
The day before, I was like, why'd you set your stupid ass on fire? He comes in, he's got a bare arm.
Yeah, completely burned all my hair. Burned it all off. Boom, gone.
Burned every piece of hair off his eyebrow.
Beard?
Yeah.
Part of it, yeah. It was like thin stuff. And I was like, dumbass. And then it was funny because for some reason it was still like shedding even like the next day.
Yeah.
Did you like burn your skin?
Oh no, I burned myself pretty bad.
Oh no.
That's the second time I did that. That's the second time I did that.
Wow.
2 different grills.
I'm glad to see your eyebrow go back.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay, what was y'all survive on? Food-wise and all?
What would we survive on? Oh, yeah.
I have to work as a team now. The team building.
Very.
Are we on a beach?
They're on a deserted island.
So it'll be a beach.
Like fish.
Yes. I can fish. Yeah, I can really go fishing.
I like fishing. I can go fishing.
Yeah. I can go fishing.
Climb trees for coconuts.
I don't like hiking.
I would climb a tree for a coconut.
You won't lie.
I would. You get thirsty enough or hungry enough, you'll climb the shit out of a tree.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Okay.
I don't know how far I would make it. I could burn a tree down.
So hard to climb.
Yeah. I've seen people do it on YouTube.
You gotta get the shoes. Now you have to bring something else. The shoes with the spikes in them.
would help you climb the tree. Yeah. Good thing you bought the shoes. Okay, you each get to bring one celebrity. Who you bringing?
I already know who she's picking.
Now, see. Now I don't know.
I already know.
I need a Franco.
Oh.
Nice. Ah!
I didn't think you were going to say that.
Who did you think I was going to say?
It's just Alpha.
I thought that first.
You see?
I did think that first. But then I was like, no, it's got to be Arnie. He can't sing us.
It's like
He
on the
doesn't
street.
have to sing, honey. He could just stand there.
That's true.
Right? He can just pretend to sing. Right? Who the hell would I bring? Who do I even like?
You bring Lil Wayne.
Oh, Wayne would be bad.
God, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
That's who you bringing? Lil
Yeah, I'll probably bring Little Wayne.
I have a Lil Wayne doormat from my house.
Do you really?
Wow.
Yeah,
I do. It's his face. And
awesome.
he loves Lil Wayne.
Last one. How long were y'all gonna last on that island?
How long does it take to dehydrate? Oh wait, yeah. Before we kill each other, or before we die of dehydration. Which one?
Yeah, because we didn't bring anything to drink.
Oh. But you have the fire. You
I
can
do.
boil
Oh, I can boil water. That's right.
And you have the pit, but no pot.
See? My pit's looking better and better every day. Yeah, right.
Okay, I'd say like 4 weeks. 4 weeks? You think?
Yeah, I figure it's about probably last all that, right?
Hopefully a plane flies over.
Right? Like, what's his name in Castaway? Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
so you take 4 weeks.
How long do you give yourself?
About 2.5 weeks.
2.5 years?
Maybe. I'm not drinking my own pee though.
Well, where you drive along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I've seen that on Survivor, man. You ever see that?
Yeah.
He drink his own piss.
They do.
I was like,
A genie comes down, gives you 3 wishes. What's your 3 wishes? And you can't have
More wishes. Let's see. My wish would be, my 3 wishes would be for my girls to grow up and just be okay, like mentally, physically, everything, like okay, financially, stability. Their stability is first. Something else would have to do with kids, like just I don't know how to put it. Like I'm really big into like just kids and like their mental health and stability. So I guess for all the kids, and it sounds so corny and so cheesy, but for like all kids to be able to have some sort of like a resource or something so that they're also stable. And then I don't know, something stupid like $3 million or something.
Okay.
definitely something like what she said about my kids. Definitely, I would wish that my kids, all 3 of them, were happy for the rest of their lives, and stable, and all that stuff too. That would definitely be my first wish. Second would definitely be I can get rid of cancer completely.
Oh God, yeah.
Completely. Everyone in, if I can find a cure for cancer or something.
We're
like
doing
that.
a fundraiser for cancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, so many people in my life have died from cancer. It's just-
What kind of cancer?
It's for breast cancer.
Okay. I lost an aunt to breast cancer. And yeah, I've lost my grandmother to cancer, an aunt, but my other aunt was breast cancer. So different types of cancer. Yeah.
It's just happiness. What it's about. Life's about just being happy.
That's good.
I
Cheers.
want to be happy.
Cheers to happiness.
Here's the happiness.
It's empty. My happiness.
Cheers. Okay, so do you still DJ?
No, I don't.
Why?
Well, because I messed up this wedding once. And the thing is, oh, I don't have the mics on. But the thing is that when you do weddings, it's all they give you a disc, or like back in the day, they have all the music on it. Well, this one specific wedding I had, these people were so like, this. They had it all lined out. They even had a piece of paper for me. They gave me the disc, and I accidentally, when they were walking up the aisle, she was walking up the aisle with her dad. It was a very specific song that she wanted. Well, I must have accidentally skipped all the way to the end. So as she's walking up, I started playing the wrong one. And
What was playing?
I don't remember what the song was.
Something like a rock? Like,
No, it was the song that they were supposed to come back down the aisle.
oh, okay.
So I did it wrong.
Opposite.
And yeah, she cried. Oh no, she was up because it was like her and her dad's like they always talked about it. Like this is the song I want you to walk me up to the aisle with, and I completely destroyed it.
Oh God!
And I was just like, oh shit. And
You
it's like,
knew while it was going
No.
on that. Oh.
I mean, I should have.
Yeah.
I should, but I was too busy watching them walk up the thing, and I'm like, yeah.
Crying.
And I started looking back.
Emotional.
Right. I started looking back, and I was like, oh, all right, good. I must be doing something right. But she wasn't like, no. And she gets up there, and then you know, she comes to me after, and she's just like, you ruined my wedding. My dad talked about this song since I was a kid. I was like, that's it. And it made me nervous ever since. And they had it laid out for me.
Cheers to new friends.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. Thank y'all so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Guys. It was fun.
Okay, now that it's over, what celebrity you bring?
I know you bring it.
Friends and mimosas, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, comment and share just to show that you care. Friends and mimosas.